Nenshi NDP blocks town hall questions. Alberta erupts as UCP gains momentum. In Alberta's evolving political landscape, the Alberta New Democratic Party, NDP, now led by Naheed Nenshi, faces growing scrutiny over its public engagement strategies. Nenshi, known for his 3 terms as Calgary's mayor, stepped into the NDP leadership role in June 2024, succeeding Rachel Notley. His transition from municipal to provincial politics has raised concerns about the accessibility of his party's forums. Reports indicate that Nenshi's town hall events have limited audience interaction, prompting debates about the party's commitment to transparency and inclusivity. Critics argue that such limitations may hinder the NDP's ability to genuinely connect with voters, raising questions about the party's democratic principles. The restrictions on the types of questions allowed at Nenshi's town halls have drawn considerable criticism. Many observers argue that this approach stifles authentic public discourse and risks alienating potential supporters. The perception of controlled messaging contrasts sharply with the ideals of open dialogue that the NDP claims to uphold. Critics question whether Nenshi's leadership truly embraces the diverse voices of Alberta's electorate or merely maintains a facade of engagement. This growing skepticism could have long-term implications for voter loyalty and the party's overall image as a champion of democratic values. In contrast, Premier Danielle Smith of the United Conservative Party, UCP, conducts town hall meetings that are generally open to all attendees. Smith's approach encourages inclusive dialogue, allowing citizens to voice their concerns directly. This commitment to open communication is seen as a strategic advantage, helping the UCP build rapport with voters and create an environment where issues can be discussed candidly. By fostering an atmosphere where citizens feel valued and heard, Smith positions herself as a leader committed to responsive governance, potentially increasing her party's appeal among undecided voters. The differing approaches of Nenshi and Smith have become a focal point in Alberta's political discourse. Nenshi's controlled town halls are perceived as selective and restrictive, while Smith's forums are viewed as platforms for free expression. This contrast has significant implications for public trust and could influence voter preferences in the upcoming elections. The perception of inclusivity can bolster public confidence and make it essential for both leaders to connect authentically with their constituents. As political dynamics shift, the ability to engage meaningfully with citizens may prove crucial in securing electoral success. Recent polling data from June 2025 shows a subtle shift in Alberta's political landscape, with both the UCP and NDP experiencing slight declines in support. However, the Alberta Liberals have gained traction, likely due to their recent successes at the federal level. This shift highlights the dynamic nature of Alberta politics and the necessity for parties to adapt to changing voter concerns. As the electorate evolves, political strategies must align with the aspirations of a diverse populace, especially as younger voters increasingly demand accountability and transparent governance. The surge in support for the Alberta Liberals signals a growing appetite for alternative voices in the political arena. Voters are becoming more discerning, seeking parties that resonate with their values and priorities. This trend presents both challenges and opportunities for established parties like the NDP and UCP. They must remain vigilant and responsive to the changing dynamics of public opinion or risk losing relevance in a landscape where new ideas and perspectives are gaining traction. Compounding the NDP's challenges is the critical debate over education funding, a perennial issue in Alberta politics. The Alberta Teachers Association, ATA, has vocally criticized the 2025 budget, arguing that it falls short of the necessary $11.35 billion investment for public schools. They contend that the current allocation of less than $10 per student per day is inadequate to meet classroom needs, raising alarms about the quality of education and the well-being of both students and teachers. This issue resonates deeply with parents, educators, and community members alike, making it a significant topic in political discussions. The ATA's criticisms have been politically leveraged to challenge the UCP's policies while supporting the NDP's platform. This ongoing debate reflects broader concerns regarding resource allocation and governance priorities, with different parties advocating for varying levels of investment in education and other key sectors. The ATA's advocacy underscores the importance of ensuring that public schools receive adequate support, as education remains a top priority for many voters in Alberta. How each party addresses this critical issue will likely play a significant role in shaping their electoral fortunes. Under Nenshi's leadership, the NDP achieved a significant victory in the Edmonton Strathcona by-election on June 23, 2025, securing approximately 82% of the vote. This win marked Nenshi's entry into the Alberta legislature, providing him with a platform to directly challenge Premier Danielle Smith and advocate for NDP policies. While the NDP retained key seats, the dynamics of the Alberta political landscape remain complex, with each party facing its own unique challenges. This electoral success demonstrates that while the NDP maintains its stronghold in certain areas, its broader appeal and strategies must evolve to compete effectively across the province. Despite this by-election success, recent polls indicate that the NDP faces an uphill battle in gaining broader support across Alberta. A CBC News poll showed the UCP holding 52% support statewide, while the NDP slipped to 38%. This decline in support, especially in urban centers like Edmonton and Calgary, raises concerns about the NDP's ability to expand its base beyond traditional strongholds. The challenges highlighted by these polling numbers suggest that the NDP needs to reassess its outreach and engagement strategies to connect with a more diverse electorate. The polling figures suggest that Nenshi and the NDP must work diligently to broaden their appeal and engage voters who may lean towards other parties. Effective communication and public engagement strategies will be vital in shaping voter perceptions and building a winning coalition. As the political landscape shifts, the NDP's capacity to connect with a diverse range of Albertans will be crucial for its future electoral success. The party must focus on addressing the concerns of constituents and showcasing its vision for Alberta's future to regain momentum. In conclusion, Alberta NDP's recent town hall engagement and contrasting UCP strategies have reshaped the province's political landscape. Nenshi's leadership and the NDP's public engagement have influenced voter perceptions and sparked debate. As the political environment evolves, the effectiveness of each party's strategies will be critical for upcoming elections. Ongoing discussions about town hall practices, education funding, and leadership highlight the dynamic nature of Alberta's politics. Both parties must navigate these complexities to remain relevant in a changing political arena.